Mounjaro is eating your muscles. What? Yo, that's what we're going to talk about today. There has been data that has come out that says that while people are Mounjaro, while people are taking Ozempic and taking Wegovy, oh my gosh, that 2/3 of their weight loss is due to loss of muscle and loss of bone density. Can you believe it? This is not new stuff that just came out. This has been out for months, and there are people that are hopping onto this data and they're telling us, don't take Mounjaro, don't take Ozempic, don't take Wegovy, stay away from it because it's eating up your muscles and eating up your bones. When I heard this, I was already on Mounjaro for about 5 or 6 months, and I said, whoa there. But then I saw a podcast that had a doctor by the name of, I think his name is Anthony Attia or Peter Attia. I can't remember his name. But he presented this data. It was presented to him. He knew about it already. But he said, hold on a second. There is a way that this does not happen to you. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. Is Mounjaro eating your muscle away? We know that it doesn't zap fat, but it slows down digestion, so you eat less. And that's where the solution is. Before we get to that, I want to tell you how much of an amazing workout I had today. Yesterday, I made a video, and it was after my workout. My workout was amazing. Remember, I just got over COVID, okay, and over the weekend, just like 2 days ago. And I'm out and I'm about, and yes, I'm wearing a mask and I'm making sure I'm cleaning up everything and stuff like that. But today I had a back workout that I couldn't believe. I felt the pump in the back. It was just amazing. Not even having my protein shake is really helping me. The C4 Ultimate is ultimately amazing. And so it is just working so well. Had an amazing workout session. Did back and biceps. Oh my goodness. I am feeling good today. And then I did 15 minutes of cardio, and I was so pumped up that I was all wet, bro. And I thought I stopped sweating because I haven't really sweat this summer. But I haven't been doing a lot of heavy cardio or like ultimate, like really getting into it cardio. But today I did 15 minutes. I had my heart rate between 130 and 140. It was just amazing. I just was going at it. I know I'm trying to do steady state cardio, but man, I was just in it. I had some like Christian rock playing, Skillet and POD and Pillar, and oh my gosh, it was just an amazing workout. It took me about an hour and a half or so. I did some abs as well. Really awesome. And then I came here to the church. I did some stuff. I love getting into like a weekly routine. I love it. And then I had my protein shake, which was 30 grams of protein, and then also like a protein bar that had 10 grams of protein. Oh man, I'm having lunch really soon, and it's after 12 o'clock. I'm just really, really loving today. So far, the things that I'm doing, I had under 2,500 calories yesterday. Things are going well. Now, let's get to the topic at hand. Is Mounjaro eating away your muscles and your bones? That is a really crazy thing to hear when you're on Mounjaro. Obviously, like I said, it's not zapping away your fat. It's slowing down digestion so you eat less. Okay? Slowing down your digestion so that you eat less. So, this data is showing what the average person on Mounjaro goes through. Now, let me tell you, and I'm not trying to be boastful or prideful, I'm trying not to be the average person. I'm trying not to be the one that has all my muscle go away and my bone density. And listen, I know people say I'm big boned, this and that. Well, I think I am kind of big boned. I have some big time bone density. Okay, when I touch my bones, it's pretty big. Okay, but here's the thing. This is the reason why this is happening. And this is what Dr. Attia talks about, and you should look up Dr. Attia when he talks about these, tirzepatide and semaglutide and stuff, because he has some really, really good advice for people. And so pretty much what he said was that The reason why people are losing muscle mass, along with fat, yes, that 1/3 of it is fat and 2/3 of it is bone density and muscle that they're losing. That's really crazy. The reason why they're doing that is because before they got on Mounjaro, before they got on Ozempic, their diet was a weak diet. It was a poor diet. But they were getting enough protein with that poor diet. Now they were getting a lot more carbs, they were getting a lot more fat, and they were getting just enough protein. So if that person needed 200 grams of protein to keep the muscle that they had and keep the bone density they had, well, then they're going to keep that bone density and that muscle. Even though it might not be a whole lot, they're going to keep it. Now, you enter them into a world of Mounjaro, and what happens is now they're eating less. Some people even eat 1/3 of what they usually eat, but let's just say they eat 50% of what they usually eat. So now they're eating 50% of the carbs, which is a good thing. They're eating 50% of the fat, which is a good thing. But they're also eating 50% of the protein, which is not a good thing. Because if they needed 200 grams of protein, but now they're getting 200 grams of protein, now they're getting 100 grams of protein, now you're going to start to see a deterioration, a loss in muscle. You're going to see a deterioration, a loss of bone, okay? That's what's going to happen because you need that protein for bone, you need that protein for muscle growth and just to maintain it. So they're eating half of what they usually eat. For those that eat 1/3 of what they usually eat, that's going down somewhere between 50 to 75 grams of protein. That is not enough. That is not enough to keep the muscle that you have. And then also, because they had a sedentary lifestyle before, they keep on with that sedentary lifestyle, or they think that cardio is the way to go. Guess what? Cardio will eat away your muscle. If you're not having enough protein, even if you are, you will lose muscle by just doing cardio. You need to get the protein in. So, what Dr. Attia says to do, and this is what I have been telling you that I'm doing, this is what I've been telling everyone to do, and that is to make sure your protein intake is high. Have a high protein diet, okay? So the amount of lean protein that you have, get 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of lean mass that you have. Now, how do you find that out? You can get on a scale that tells you how much lean mass that you have. That is your bones, that is your organs, your skin, okay, that is your muscle and stuff like that, okay. Take away the water weight, take away the fat, okay, and you see how much lean mass you have, and then you have 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per that. So for me, I told myself I'm going to shoot for and never go under 200 grams of protein. Even though I was 400 pounds, even though now I'm 300 pounds, I make sure I know that all my weight, I still have some fat on me, okay? I know that I'm still obese, okay? So I know that all my weight is not lean, so I'm not gonna go for 300 grams of protein because I'm not 300 pounds of lean mass, okay? So I'm never going to go under 200 grams of protein. Now, I may get a little more, and that's okay. But I don't want 400 grams of protein. I'm not 400 pounds, okay? So make sure your protein intake is up. So that means that your carbs need to go down. That means that your fat needs to go down as well. That's why I always say high protein, low fat, low carbs. Right now, I'm at high protein, medium fat, and low carbs. That's what I am. That's the only way you can get in more protein, okay? And protein, I mean chicken, steak, fish, okay? Other forms of protein. There's other forms of protein as well. But you need to get this stuff in. If you're a vegan or a vegetarian, look at what vegan or vegetarian options are for protein. You need to get your protein up. Also, don't just do cardio. Cardio is great. Cardiovascular health is amazing. And we should all be doing that. We should all be doing it, even if it's just walking, okay? We should be doing that. However, you need to prioritize weightlifting. You don't have to be a gym rat. You don't have to be in the gym for over an hour. You don't even have to be in there for over a half an hour. But get 10 to 15 to 20 minutes of resistance training, of weightlifting. Look up on the internet, beginners weightlifting program, and you will find an easy program. You can even start with just push-ups and pull-ups and body dips and squats, body squats. You don't even have to go to a gym. Start with that for the first couple months, and you will see that you're not going to lose your muscle. You're not going to lose your bone density. If you let your protein go down, you let it decline, and you don't do the weightlifting, you don't do the resistance training, then you will lose muscle and you will lose bone density while being on tirzepatide and semaglutide. You definitely will. But it's not the medication's fault. Guess whose fault it is? Your fault. I told myself I do not want to be that person that loses all their muscle and looks skinny and gaunt at the end of this. And at losing 100 pounds, this is what I'm working with, okay? My muscles, even though I'm still a big guy, 300 pounds, you can see my muscle definition, okay? You can see it, okay? That's what I wanted for myself. And that's what I went after. And 7 months into it, 7 months being on Mounjaro, I haven't lost muscle. I probably gained some muscle. I haven't lost bone density. I probably gained some bone density, if not just stayed where I was. But I lost a lot of fat. So it is doable. It is 100% doable. You don't have to be on testosterone replacement therapy to do this. You can do this while being on Mounjaro, while being on Ozempic, whatever you're on, or even by just doing this, even just losing weight. You need to make sure that you have enough protein. Protein really is the magic macronutrient. That's what I think. Okay? People always told me, oh, eat your vegetables, take your vitamins, eat your fruits and vegetables, take your vitamins. I'll tell you what, you need that, yeah. But I think the magic macronutrient is protein. You need to get your protein in. Get some protein shakes if you can't eat that much meat, and drink those protein shakes. They have non-dairy protein shakes. Get those. Listen, I think that is the secret to not losing muscle, to not losing bone density while being on these medications. So if you found something that helped you in this video, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, put a comment below. Thank you so much for those of you that watch all through these videos. Thank you for so much of you that share these videos with people, but also that comment below. I love talking to you guys. So many of you left so many comments yesterday. Listen, I try to get to every single person that leaves a comment. Thank you so much. Hey, you are you, and I am Vincent Buddha 2.0. God bless. See you next time.